Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was remembered today on what would have been his 86th birthday. And in honor of his legacy, several Minnesotans were recognized for their work in making our communities better. Dr. Josie Robinson Johnson became the first recipient of the Lifetime Local Legends Award at the annual MLK Day breakfast. She was at the March on Washington with Dr. King back in 1963. Dr. Johnson went on to become the first African American on the University of Minnesota Board of Regents. The official statewide celebration of MLK Day took place at St. Paul's McAllister College, and among those honored was Tony Carter, the first African American elected as a county commissioner in Minnesota. She received a Lifetime Achievement Award.
We stand together, for we know that our lives truly begin to end the day we are silent about the things that matter. We were taught that by Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King.
Dr. King Day also became a day of service for many Minnesotans. More than 4,000 volunteers donated time to dozens of organizations across the Twin Cities. Well, demonstrators at the Black Lives Matter rally today said they think Dr. King would have been proud of what they did today.
The group marched through the streets of St. Paul for nearly 4 hours, stopping the stage where they call a die-in along the way. And it did look close for a while, but none of the marchers went and walked onto the interstate. In fact, people of all ages showed up today. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield shows us why the organizers say the day was a success.
We did it in the name of Terrence
It seemed everyone.
What are we? United, we're what?
Had a reason to join in.
I'm really concerned and scared for my grandsons, my grandson and his two younger brothers.
Some reasons were wrong and recent. The family of Marcus Gold, killed just last week in a shooting involving St. Paul police, showed their appreciation to demonstrators.
He would have been thankful. He would have been thankful for everybody coming out and showing support.
Oh, this is an event filled with love.
The family helped close out the day on the steps of the state capitol, a day that started with a mission.
We've come together in the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, and this was organized as a nonviolent, peaceful protest.
Nonviolent it was, yet still action-packed. Officers barricaded marchers from the interstate, and they stayed away. One car stopped traffic briefly, but then things continued moving. The light rail reversed as marchers traveled alongside, and then they made their final turn.
It's been pretty nonviolent, and I think that's a good thing.
We made our statement. We did what we could do.
And so the day ended with hugs, a few tears, and many dreams. Now, I just spoke with St. Paul police. They say no one was arrested today. They also described the long afternoon as peaceful. They should have a crowd estimate by tomorrow.
All right. Susan Elizabeth, thank you.